Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor coming, saying something about a queen. There were peasants singing and drummers drumming, and the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun that was floating on the breeze. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. I was lying in a burned out basement with the full moon in my eyes. I was hoping for a replacement when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I was thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a friend had said. I was hoping it was a lie.
Humor me, my friends, as I try to gather up my nerve. Wow. Wow. I feel like I'm being muted by the man because I don't switch these buttons. I go back and I have to switch a button that was never a button. So what I was saying is thank you so much for being here, Vash. I will speak if there's a quorum. The quorum's 8 people. Once I see 8 people, I'll speak. Until then, I'm going to play music that apparently I've stolen like a thief in the night on my guitar with me and with these people. So let me play you one more tune. I guess I can't play that one because as I was playing it, it really gave me hell. Started saying, quit. I never did that. It was only video that would say, stop playing this. So here you go, folks. You should enjoy this while I take a urination station. This is old, but very good.
It's a new song I wrote about my ranch. I live on a ranch in California. I just bought it a while ago from these 2 lawyers. And there was an old man living on it. I don't know if you have things like that here, like foremen on ranches. He's like an old caretaker. He takes care of all the cows, fences, and everything. So I wrote this song for him. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. One look in my eyes and you can tell that's true.
I will now, for you, Vash, for you alone, I will now, in my best, as best I can, in my own way, I will now conjure up my set. When I played with the band, they always loved that I love music more than probably the rest of them combined. And so when they all wanted to have a long break, they wanted a long break. We've been playing for an hour and a half. We only got 4 hours. Musicians are fucking lazy, folks. They are. So we've been playing for an hour. We got, 2 hours and a half. We got an hour and a half left at least. It's 4 hours. Maybe sometimes it'd be 2 hours. And it would be like, we're going to go out, smoke a doobie yogurt. Like I didn't want to fucking smoke one. Hey, you mind doing your set? No, don't mind. Got my whole life to smoke doobies. I've only this instant to share my pain, my anguish, my love, my joy, every emotion conceivable by the mind of man through the one and only true medium, music. Music is the most beautiful thing that you, Vash, has ever done. And be you a vocalist, be you a drummer, it matters not. You may get flack in your band, but it doesn't matter. If you pick up sticks and beat pots and pans to make a symphony of noise, a cacophony of love, then you, my brother, are a musician, and I love you. I love you, as I love all musicians. So now I will try to drum up my acoustic set. I haven't done it in a couple of years. I'm even going to open it like I did with one of my best songs. Everybody's like, save your best for last, but And Vash, other people will come and watch this later. I can't believe it's just you and I here. Maybe there's one other person, but they're not texting. They're not sending in messages. But so it's the three of us here, and that's fine. That's fine. I guess I'm just that popular today. But if you'll do me a favor and let me know if the mix between my vocals and the guitar are good. If they're not, I'll turn it on to the studio setting, and hopefully it'll be better. But here you go. I'm going to play 2 in a row by John Prine. This first one's called, well, you know what? No matter what in life, you have to, as Monty Python said in The Life of Brian, look on the bright side of life. Always. So I would say probably more than any other song, this is a tune that looks on the bright side when the human being is in a terrible situation. you can hear the guitar. I'll give you a little vocal sample and then I'll boogie on like nothing happened. Just give me a 1 if you could hear the guitar good, and then give me a 2 if you could hear the guitar and vocals good. Well, it's Christmas in prison, and the food is real good. We got turkey, we got pistols, and they're carved out of wood. Oh, that sounds good. I think a yep will be good enough. So here we go. Want to hear it? Here we go. It's Christmas in prison, and the food is real good. We got turkey, we got pistols, but they're carved out of wood. Now I dream of you always, even when I don't dream, and your name's on my tongue, and your blood's in my stream. Wait a little while, won't you, eternity? And oh, Mother Nature, you'll never catch up with me. Ha-ha! Ah, and come to me, run to me, come to me now. Oh, we're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, we are. Well, she reminds me of a chess game with someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. And her heart is as big as this old fucking jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Wait a little while, won't you, eternity? Oh, Mother Nature, you never catch up with me. Ha-ha! Never catch up, you son of a bitch. I'd run to me, come to me, run to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, we are. Long time since I even played this song, man. Well, the searchlight in the big yard, it swings with the gun, and it spotlights the snowflakes like the dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison, there'll be red and green lights, and I'll probably get homesick. I love you, good night. Wait a little while, won't you, eternity? And oh, Mother Nature, you never catch up with me. Oh, and run to me, come to me, run to me now. Oh, we're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing, we are. Man, I fat-fingered so many notes on that. I haven't played that probably in a year. And it's not that easy. I mean, you hold the G chord and you do that. But then you go like this. How's it? Back to C. And this isn't even really easy for me. It's just dropping my finger back and forth right here. I'm like popping that first knuckle. It's just getting it back and forth from that one thing to the other. But as I said, here's my set. I tell you what, it's my set. This is something I played for years. This is something that even when I played with blues bands and punk rock bands, I did this for years. And they'd always say, you know, Ogre. They called me Preacher. Preacher, that's what they called me. I was the preacher man in the Joe Blues band. Big Al and the Preacher Man featuring Joe Blues. That was our band for a long time. We did well. And, you know, do my set. Big Al did his set too, but I accompanied him on the drums a lot, and you know, whatever. But we had fun. So, and yes, this is what I did. I'd play a tune, and except for the doobie, I'd play a tune and, you know, talk a little bit in between. But I love John Prine, so the first two were always John Prine tunes, my favorite tunes. This is one about a place that I come from. It's called Paradise. I don't know what key I'm gonna play it in. When I was young, my whole family would travel. When I was young, my whole family would travel. When I was young, my whole family would travel to Western Kentucky, where my parents were born. Yeah, that's the key I wanted done. Key of A. Told you it's been a long time. When I was young, my whole family would travel to Western Kentucky, where my parents were born. To a backwards old town that is often forgotten. Yeah, I'll do it. Here we go. I am doing something I couldn't do to bars. So let me get my stone on. It'll be better for everybody. When I was young, my whole family would travel Western Kentucky, where my parents and I'm gonna keep it a name. When I was young, my whole family would travel to Western Kentucky, where my parents were born, to a backwards old town that is often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, by the Green River, where the paradise lays? Sorry, my son, you're too late in the asking. Peabody's coal train done dragged it away. I should have mentioned this one's for Captain Coalpile. Sometimes we would float ourselves down the Green River to an abandoned old prison on Adria Hill. We'd drink lots of whiskey and we'd shoot with our pistols. But empty soda bottles is all we would kill. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, by the Green River, where the paradise lays? Sorry, my son, you're too late in the asking. Peabody's coal train done dragged it away. That motherfucker done dragged it away. Then the man came along with the world's largest shovel, and he tortured the timber, and he raped all the land. He dug for his coal, and he left empty holes there, and chalked it all up to the progress of man. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, by the Green River, where the paradise lays? Sorry, my son, you're too late in the asking. Peabody's coal train has dragged it away. When I die, let my ashes flow down the Green River. Let my soul roll right up to the Louisville Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, by the Green River where the paradise lay. Sorry, my son, you're too late in the asking. Peabody's coal train has dragged it away. I played till my headphones fell off there. Tried to do a dramatic end. And in case any of y'all don't know music, I was singing all three parts of a three-part harmony. It's not easy to do, you know, chord changes vocally while your guitar is playing. That's not the easiest thing to fucking do. Mr. Stonley's here. Holy motherfuck. I got to go off my set now. I said I'll go play my set. I will play this next one for Mr. Stonley. Y'all want to hear this one? I'm going to play this next one for Mr. Stonley. Most amazing thing about coming home to see you is the feeling of being in motion. It's the most incredible thing in the world. I got two big hands and a heart pumping blood in a 1957 Colt 45 with a busted safety catch. The world shines as I cross the Macon County line, going to Georgia. Ah, yeah! Ha, ha. Join me, Stoney. Let's go to Georgia. The most amazing thing about you standing in the doorway there is that it's you, and you're standing in the doorway, and you smile as you ease the gun from my hand, and I'm frozen with joy right where I stand. The world knows it's a light underneath your hair. 40 miles from Atlanta, this is nowhere, going to Georgia. Just like the old days. Let's go get drunk in Georgia, yeah! The world shines as I cross the Macon County line, going to Georgia. I love that song so much that I usually don't do anything. I need to hear my voice just a tiny bit better than it's coming through my headphones. I wish it came through my headphones a little bit better. But man, what's your funeral song, Stoney? I'll be happy to play it. I will be playing at my business partner's funeral if I'm alive when he dies. Eric the King Friedel, the King of Este. I wouldn't look him up, motherfuckers. He don't care if you go to his house. He'll blow your motherfucking head off. I try to tell people that's just like doxing. You dox somebody. Eric the King Friedel, the King of Este. Try it. And the thing of it is, he's the King of Este. Everybody loves him. Why is a king a king? Let me get back to this. Well, and it's kind of a cool thing here, what I'm going to do, because that was going to Georgia. I play a lot of Mountain Goats. If you ever want to know what any of these tunes are, I'll tell you. Just got to ask me. But I try to play arcane things So when I'm playing, it's not like you hear it every day on the radio. Here you go, man. This one's for Vash the Lash LaRue. A garter snake crawls lazily through the tall, yellow-headed sour grass. There is cool, clear water in a tall, clean glass. The light hits the glass sideways and comes through the water tilted. I see that condensation on your hands. I feel the glaciers melting and a warm, soft wind. Oh, it covers up everything. On the day your love came screaming through me. You had oranges and lemons in a canvas bag beside you, and 7 different kinds of light were welling up inside of you. You smeared citrus pulp all over me. It felt okay. And my sweet home of Louisville's 1,000 miles away. And then a warm rush, it hits my mind. Oh, it's coming in from behind. Ah! On the day your love came screaming through me. In the fresh light of day, I let something, oh, slip away. On the day your love came screaming through me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Boy, this is going to be a tough one. Forgive me on the chord changes if I fuck this one up, but here you go. I'm going to do it anyway. This is for my Canadian brother. I know there's only 2 of you, so I keep giving like a song to each. What am I going to do? I mean, y'all are watching. What am I going to fucking say? Here's a song to MCJK. The fucking faggot ain't here. What am I going to do? So it's Stoney and it's Vash LaRue. You my motherfucking Negrus. Sorry. Damn, I don't know. Can I say that? Can I? Oh, man. You know, and it's like, it's not cultural appropriations, man. We just want to be cool, right? We want shit to roll off the tongue and sound cool. And it's like, oh, yeah, anymore. It's like, oh, fuck, did I just say that? I want to roll down with Mr. Stoney and talk to the weird old man that sits on the bench that mama says don't go near. I might play Catfish John for y'all. If y'all even know that one right there, just press 1 if you want me to hear, if you want to hear me play Catfish John. What a great tune. And there you go, man. Let me see if I can do this shit. Boy, this is a tough one. I had to do it. I had to say I would, didn't I? Right, here we go. Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor. Hang on. Ooh, I just thought I'd get the chorus. Nope, that ain't it. That's it. I will play this Canadian song if it kills me. Canadians are good musicians. Joan Baez. This what I'm trying to do right here. Yeah, that's it too. That's the B now. That's the B. It was floating on the breeze. All right, here we go. This is it. This is my one try. And if I can't do it now, I'll fucking die. Well, I dreamed I saw the knights in armor come, saying something about a queen. There were people singing and drummers drumming. Oh, the archers split the tree. There was a fanfare blowing to the sun. It was floating on the breeze. We got Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. Look at Mother Nature on the run in the 1970s. She's on the run now. And I was lying in a burnt out basement with a full moon in my eye. And I was hoping for replacements when the sun burst through the sky. There was a band playing in my head, and I felt like getting high. I remembered what a good friend said. I was hoping it was a lie. Thinking about what a good friend said, I was hoping it was a lie. Stonely. Man, if you know it, sing with me, folks. And then I dreamed I saw the silver spaceships flying in the yellow haze of the sun. There were banners flying and people dying all around the chosen one. All in a dream. Or is it a dream? Has the loading now begun? We're riding Mother Nature's silver seed to our new home in the sun. We're riding Mother Nature's silver seed to our new home. I really tried with the chords there, and I apologize to all the great musicians that came before me. But you know what? Each one of them son of a bitches would try it, even if they were half dusted on it, just like I was. And for that sentiment, I will now play one of the greatest songs I ever known, since I'm far off of my set list. I'm going to look up the lyrics, because I don't want to butcher everything. It's from one of the greatest movies ever made. The name of the movie was The Last Waltz. And this is the boys in the band. And they had everybody on stage that night. It was something to see, wasn't it? Let me see if I got the chords first. I tell you something. What a bitch. I can't believe I just played that song the way I did and it wasn't heard. I think you could hear me now. Motherfucker. What a bitch. Yeah, I could just hear myself. I just was listening to the playback. So I'm telling you, I was thrown into that. I see now there was comments while I was doing it. I saw them popping up, but I didn't look. I was really enthralled in that. So I'm gonna play that motherfucker again. I feel like hey, that was like a warm-up, and it's a quite a tune. There's no other way to say it. It's quite a song. And I'm doing it justice. I'm doing it much more justice right now. You know what? I'm not going to be playing other tunes. So let me do this. I'm going to get rid of this. I'll be back in just seconds. And let me make sure I got some before I start because I don't need this. What's kicking out right now is voice meter. So give me a second. Check. I see my light go. I should be there. It should all be good right now. It really should be. So I did away with that. Now I'm pumping through Behringer. Yep. I'm to pumping through my Behringer line 1 and 2. Yep. Of my 4. Yep. Everything should be there. Man, I'm fucking playing that again. Now, be honest with me, folks. Is my voice overpowering? Because if it is, I can do this right here. I can change it from voice to studio. Now, I haven't changed my voice at all, but it should be coming in a little bit less, and then it would sound like more like this. You know, I see my light go shining from west unto the east, like that. Or it could be like this. That's number one. That's what the studio, the voice is. I see my light go shining from west unto the east, like that. I don't know. It's 1 or 2. That last one was 2. I'm gonna smoke a little dope. I can't believe I just fucking blew. I was near tears in part of that. It's a fucking great tune, and you know, I love to play music. I miss it. Not sure how Mrs. Ogre would feel. You know, if I went and played back in a band, but yeah, I have a feeling she might not like it. I miss it though. I do. I miss it. It's something, you know, a lot of times you're there, you're playing for like 7 drunks and a bartender. Don't matter. And you see them popping their fingers and enjoying it. And there's magic in it. There's magic in it, people. There really is. So here we go. I see crystal clear, so I ain't going to change from there. And I'm going to play that last song again. Hell, I'm going to leave this live stream up. What the fuck? I mean, the other day, I took the one down where I thought I was off. You know, I mean, this shit's messing me up. Thought I was in the music was playing, and I'm back here going, making funny sounds while I'm lip syncing the. What are you gonna do? We can't have everything just like we want it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let me see this. I should be able to pop shit up now, and it won't. It should not affect the sound. Ooh, I just smoked a little bit of my beard hair. I can hear it crackling. Ooh, it tastes nasty too. I did. Yuck. There's some disadvantages to having a big beard, but I don't really look at them as terrible disadvantages. The reason, there's too many advantages, man. The cold and shit. Oh my goodness, it's so nice for cutting the cold. Just, well, without any further ado, because I'm gonna play like 2 or 3 more songs. See, I'm gonna wear my fingers out. Bash says the best feeling is when you jam out and someone puts some money while you gather a crowd in the street. Now I do that. I busk, man. I've done it in a few cities. Just being on vacation, I'm on vacation, got a nice motel and shit, but they don't know that. I would just go down and open up the case for this guitar right here. This is a Grand Cumberland Washburn. You can look them up. It had the English-made pickups, but this one was made in the USA, this guitar. And I love this guitar. It's a little big, it's a little fat. I had a Seagull, beautiful guitar also, small body. But I had a friend of mine, and you only really need one acoustic. If you got more than one acoustic, you either are a collector or you're a dick. So I didn't want to be a dick. And I don't collect them. Not these. I collect electric guitars. And so give it to my friend. This everything can be replaced. That every distance is not near. And I can see every face of every man that put me here. Everybody, if you know it, come on with me. And I see my light go shining from the western to the east. Any day now, oh, I could be released. They say every man needs protection. They say that every man must fall. Yet I can see my reflection shining high above that wall. Sing it with me now, sing it. I see my light go shining from the western to the east. Any day now, oh, I shall be released. Standing next to me in this lonely prison cell, here's a man that's not to blame. And all day long I hear him shout it out loud. Oh, he swears that he's been framed. I see my light go shining. This is shining, people. From the western to the east. Sing it with me now. Every day now. Oh, well, I shall be released. One more time. And I see my light go shining from the western to the east. And any day now, oh, I shall be released. Well, I consider that, doing it twice. It's like, boy, I just mangled the old fingertips, but I deserve it. I should be. I've made, it's funny in the wintertime. I think I love the stories by, the Little House on the Prairie stories by Laura Ingalls Wilder. She married a man named Almanzo Wilder, but her father, Pa Ingalls, Mr. Ingalls, who was played on, look, I'm having brain seizures, so I'm just going to get on with it. He was a hard worker. He did a lot of stuff to fund his family and to make it through. And then, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. And so in the end, he would come home sometimes in the winter, which is always hardest work for a real man. And man, he'd be sore and tired, and he didn't pick up his fiddle. He didn't play his fiddle. It's always in the spring. And once in a while, You know, he wouldn't. No one asked him, no, because they knew he was tired. His hands were sore. But once in a while, I'd pick it up in the winter, just like I am now. But he would be like I am, out of shape. Do love music, though. I mean, if you have the gift of music, you should, as I said, practice it. Now, so far, I got off my. I want to try this one tune. It's called the old college try. Rooftops to the gutters, from the ocean to the shore, from the rooftops to the gutters. Yeah, I'm gonna look up the lyrics though, so I don't mangle them. Man, some of this stuff. I mean, I know these tunes, but it's been years since I played them. Anybody tells me who plays, I already said the name of the song once, I'm not gonna say it again. Anybody tells me who did this song originally, you get kudos from the ogre, because this is as freaking arcane as it gets right here. Yeah, this is it too. So here we go. From the housetops to the gutters, from the ocean to the shore, the warning signs have all been bright and garish, far too great and their number to ignore. From the cities to the swamplands, from the highway to the hills, our love has never had a leg to stand on. From the aspirants to the crosstops to the Ellavilles, but I will walk down to the end with you, if you will come all the way down, with me. From the entrance to the exits is further than it looks from where we stand. I wanna say I'm sorry for shit I haven't done yet. Things will shortly get completely out of hand. I can feel it in the rotten air tonight. From the tips of my fingers to the skin on my face, from the weak last gasp of the evening's dying light. From the way those eyes I've always loved illuminate this place like a trash can fire in a prison cell, like the searchlights in the parking lots of hell. I will walk down to the end with you, if you will come all the way down, with me. I will walk all the way down with you, if you will come all the way down with me. You and me were in a lot of trouble, and somebody better burst our bubble. Your marriage, my life, your husband, my wife. Let's go to Maine out on the East Coast. Let's go to Maine right now. Oh, let's beat the retreat and hop on a train Let's get out of here. Let's go to Maine. Someone knows what's going on. Someone knows and someone's gonna tell. Someone's gonna wrap us up in styrofoam and plastic and mail us flat rate right down to hell. Let's go to Maine out on the East Coast. Let's go to Maine right now. Let's beat the retreat and hop on a train. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Maine. Let's go to Maine out on the East Coast. Let's go to Maine right now. Let's beat the retreat and hop on a train. Let's get out of here. Let's go to Maine. Let's get it on, baby. Nobody's going to find us in Maine. Let's go to Maine. Yeah. I mean, I love arcane shit. Like stuff that no one's ever heard of. It makes me happy. I guess I don't have as much pull, though. I'm very glad. I'm not going to discount the people that are here. I'm stoked. I'm fucking stoked. Got a little bit of wine here left, folks. A little bit of wine. You see it in the glass? Got a doobie. Stonely, I had to quit drinking beer. Nobody told me to. Just so fucking fat, mate. And I'm not getting any skinnier. I wish I could drink 20 beers a day like you do and be in the shape you're in. You look great. I mean, I don't know the shape you're in. I'm guessing by looking at you. You look great. And I'm so fat. Can't get out of my own fat ass fucking way. I look straight down. I can't see my fucking cock. It's fucked up, man. I can see the tips of my toes. I mean, straight down like that, I mean, I look around the corner, whatever. Boy, it's painful. It's painful. Yes, wine is always good. In vino veritas also. And hey, I said I had to be 8. Believe me, when I get done playing music for you all, I've got a little something to say. Believe it. These assholes that ain't here today, they'll come back. I guess it's, people worship on today somehow or another. I don't know why, unless they worship Baal or Asmodeus or something, because there's only one Sabbath day in the scriptures that Judeo-Christians read, and it's the 7th day. That was yesterday. And you know what's fucked up? These same cock-sucking, motherfucking, intolerant assholes wave signs talking about gays and God hates faggots, and they don't keep reading the same fucking book. It's in Leviticus, the Levitical laws. It says that shellfish is an abomination to God. I'm not saying that eating shellfish or being gay is good. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying is whatever. I'm just saying if you read the Bible and you're going to buy into it and practice it, not the way Jesus told you to practice it, but the way your fucking ignorant elders told you to practice it, you're going to try to stone gay people, you fucking asshole. No, I don't believe I think it's a choice. I believe it's a choice, but so is drinking wine. Hey, the amount of wine I drink, I don't think it's temperate. And I'm a Christian. So if I was to sit here and say, well, I drank said wine, I was a Christian and it's fine to get drunk, play music for fucking people I don't know and act a fool, I'd be lying. I'm not saying it's a mortal sin. I'm not saying that God's looking down on me just frowning right now, but he probably wishes I'd play you a gospel song. So I'm gonna play you a fucking gospel song on this heathen's day, this fake Sabbath, this Sunday where they worship Apollo and Baal and Asmodeus. I, a Jew, a follower of God that created the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that in them is, here to tell you that the Sabbath day was yesterday, you fucking heathens, you fucking Philistines. I'll play you a gospel song on your fucking whatever you call it. I tell you what, I'm going to pray to the Hebrew God in heaven. Everybody says he don't exist. You pray to nothing. You're fucking moron. I'm going to pray to the Hebrew God in heaven for wisdom, strength, prosperity. You pray to whoever you want or don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't. You want to know the truth? It ain't like they all tell you, them Christians. God don't either. He's God. Do you honestly think he gives fuck? He wants you to be saved, yeah. But the way I want one of my chickens to be saved, or the way you want, the way your feelings is hurt when a mouse is smashed in the mouse trap. You elevate yourself above that in God's eyes, you're a fool. He created the fucking world. He created the thing that made you, and he ain't got nothing. Everybody's like, God made you in the womb. No, he did not. the thing that he created made. Look, I'll get on my rant in a second. Look, may I have a sip of wine and play one more fucking song before I try to make sense to an insane fucking world, Stonely? And I'm preaching to the choir with you two boys here. It's all right. This is your posterity. If you want to say amen, hallelujah, you can type it in the thing. You can do whatever you want. But, this is here for posterity, and I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. So-called Christians run you the fuck off, Stonely. Not from Pete Santilli lace and a fucked up face and is getting by on the Bundys. A bullshit fucker wants to steal your money. That shit on the internet is funny. You know what I mean? That was I don't know. It was probably stupid. This is off the top of my head. I'm not a rapper. No, I'm talking about him, Stonely. I'm talking about the assholes that run you out of the church by telling you shit that had nothing to do with God. Had definitely had nothing to do with Jesus, man. I mean, give me a break. Didn't have nothing to do with it. They stone witches, burn witches and shit in Salem. Well, I think if you were talking to Jesus and you were like, well, I want to be a good wizard, he'd be like, yeah, you should be a good wizard. Because he would understand you. Anyway, look, I need to get on it and get off Stonely. There's only two of you here. And I'm an individual. That's why I like a small channel. That's why I've done everything from show my ass to my cock to fucking piss off every big YouTuber that there is with my insane personality. It's because I don't want fucking a lot of people here. I mean, now don't get me wrong, boys. I'm glad you're here. It would be nice if there was 8. I love that quorum of 8. But there's 2 of you and a silent person that's just a watching. Probably hate watching. Who knows? Okay, I'm going to play this last tune. Any requests? Give me a request. See if I can play it. Something you want to hear me play. Yeah, you said it, Stonely. One God. There's only one. There it is. I didn't say that, brother. Jesus did. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. But he never said he was the only. And I take that back. He never said he was the only way. Never. Never, never, never. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. But he did say after that, no man comes before the Father but through me. But that doesn't mean that there are not going to be many people. There's this. Look, let me get through this tune. And I will, I'll talk about that. My last son is fading fast. My last son is fading fast. Race is nearly run. My strongest trials now have passed. Race is nearly run. Now it's my triumph has begun. I gotta get a different key, huh? I got it. I have this crap over here too. Watch this. I'll make it much easier. Because I do like to play it in that pattern. It's just a little high for me. My last, that's too low. My last sun is sinking fast. Right? So what I gotta do it. My last sun is sinking fast. The race is nearly run. My hardest trials now have passed. Triumph has begun. Oh, come, angel band, come and around this stand. Oh, bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. Bear my loving heart to him that bled and died for me, whose blood now cleanses from all sin and gives me the victory. And oh, come, angel band, come and around me stand. Oh, bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. Oh, and bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. I know my eyes are closing fast. My loved ones gather near. I hear the angels come at last. They'll take me and never be dear. Do come, angel band, come and around me stand, and bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. Oh, bear me away on them snow-white wings, my immortal home. Yeah. Well, I could have repeated the first verse, and I guess I would have really closed it out as a 4-verse. Yeah, but there's no bridge in that. It's good old bluegrass, no bridge. I'm not going to end on the Christian, on the gospel. Just not going to do it, because this isn't my Sabbath day. My Sabbath day is Sabbath. Sorry. And I don't care, Stone. I don't care if you can sup whoever you want. And a true Christian would tell you that. A true Christian would say, you know what? I'm going to judge you by the fruit you bear, not whether or not you follow the nomenclature and the mythos that I do. Especially someone that believed in Jesus Christ and was a Christian. They wouldn't coerce or threaten with whatever. Vengeance is the Lord's. And if I deserve to be done away with, there's this big myth about hell lasted forever. That's a bloody, infernal lie. Infernal lie is a lie. Hell don't last forever. If you burn up, you burn up. If you believe that hell lasts forever with the devil there, then you don't believe God, because he says there's going to be an end to that shit. He says there will be burnt up, be gone, there'll be no more. How you be no more and be in hell with the devil running around a pitchfork, turning motherfuckers over to make sure they're done on both sides? It's fucking bullshit. That's Hades, man. That's mythology of a different kind mixed with Judeo-Christian religion. The Waldenses kept the scriptures, folks. There's no doubt. Huss, Zwingli, Jerome, the great reformers. Martin Luther. Thank God for Gutenberg, man. And the freedom of the press that gave us freedom. I don't mean the American kind, but anyway, here's to y'all. One more tune, huh? One more, and then I'll get into a rant. Did I get a request over there? Oh, don't tell me, Jesus. We are but a measure of how we treat, at least among us. Yeah. I have heard you call. There we go. Little Jimmy Buffett. Mother Ocean, now I have heard you call. I wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watch the men who rode you switch from sail to steam, and in your belly you hold a treasure if you have ever seen. Most of them dreams. Most of them dream. I gotta get that chord right. It's like that. That's it. Most of them dream. I know my share of women. I live with several a while. Though I ran them away, they come back someday. They'd always manage to smile. It just takes a while. Oh, it just takes a while. I've done my share of smuggling, and I growed a shitload of grass. I made enough money to buy up the county, but I pissed it away so fast, it never meant to last. Oh, never meant to last. Yes, I am a pirate. I was 200 years too late. All the cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to thunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate. Life came too late. Life came late. I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and laid up and I sprung a few leaks. But I gotta stop wishing, gotta go fishing down a rock bottom again. Got my two friends, you two friends. I got my two friends. Hollis head uptown. Isn't that a good one, man? Isn't that a good one? Yeah, it's kind of like it's almost a hymn. That was almost religious. It was almost religious. Sit still, you son of a bitch, you motherfucking cocky sucking whore of a motherfucking bitch. Oh, is my microphone? I'm right here. I'm here. Excuse me, I'm just getting some shit together. I'm so pissed. I've got to quit drinking beer. And I mean it. I said it before. I'm going to say it again. I got to quit drinking beer because I said so, not because someone else told me so. I am going to quit drinking beer for a while, and it does not make me happy at all. So I'm going to rant for a minute. Politics may come and play, but that's not the point of this. The point of this is the point of this. I gotta play one more song. Here we go. Just want to make sure. Nothing wrong with being sure. I left your house this morning about 9:15. You know what? I'm gonna capo this shit because I usually just blow it out, but why wouldn't I just do this? Because I gotta get this. When I left your house this morning, yeah, about 9:15. It could have been the Willie Nelson. Well, it could have been the wine. When I left your house this morning. When I left your house this morning. So we'll go see. Okay. When I left your house this morning, it was a little after 9. It was in Bob Cajun where the constellations revealed themselves one cloud at a time. I drove back to town this morning. I had working on my mind. I thought of maybe leaving. I thought of leaving it behind. Oh, that's so tough, man. Because I changed it. I'm trying to go to the fucking B, man. It really is. Oh, man. I went back to bed this morning as I was pulling down the blind. I know. I tried it, right? I went back to bed this morning as I was pulling down the blind. I drove back to town this morning with working on my mind. I thought of maybe quitting. I thought of leaving it behind. I went back to bed this morning as I was pulling down the blind. The sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. Yeah. I'm gonna try this whole fucking thing again, man. Watch this shit. This is my thing. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I left your house this morning about 9:15. Could have been a Willie Nelson. Well, it could have been the wine. When I left your house this morning, so we go from B to S B. When I left your house this morning, it was 9:15. It was in Bob Cajun, where the constellations revealed themselves one cloud at a time. Yeah. I drove back to town this morning. I had working on my mind. I thought of maybe quitting. I thought of leaving it behind. I went back to bed this morning as I was pulling down the blind. The sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. I fucked that up. I'm gonna play the whole fucking thing again. Why? I mean, because I played this for you the other day, Stoney. This is the most Canadian song I know. It's called Bob Cajun, and that's a little town outside of Toronto. I love this tune. What I was supposed to do, I was supposed to go right into the bridge after that second verse. So bear with me. And I like this. So I'm capoed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I'm like just one before I go back to the same thing. You know, I'm as high as I can capo without going back to the same thing in a different octave. So. Well, I left your house this morning about 9:15. I could have been a Willie Nelson. Well, it could have been the wine. When I left your house this morning, it was 9:15. It was in Bob Cajun, where the constellations revealed themselves one star at a time. back to town this morning with working on my mind. I thought of maybe quitting. I thought of leaving it behind. I went back to bed this morning as I was pulling down the blinds. The sky was dull and hypothetical and falling one cloud at a time. That night in Toronto with that checkerboard floor, riding horseback and leaving order restored to the man they couldn't hang. I'm doing that wrong. Because it is a bridge. I'm going to start right there with that night in Toronto. I'm not going to do y'all by doing it again. So a night in Toronto with his checkerboard floors, riding horseback and keeping order restored till the man they couldn't hang came to the mic and sang, and their voices rang with that Aryan twang. That's close enough. I'll get that fresh and hot out to you. Bob Cajun, man. I think I've played it a couple times before on this very channel, but I was intoxicated. I'm not out of wine. I'm not out of wine yet. I've got a little bit more. Oh, what's that? Don't look down on anyone unless you're reaching down to help them up. Man, I don't know. I'd agree with that to the nth. Sometimes my views make it seem like I'm looking down on someone. But it's because I look at it this way, Stoney. This is my philosophy. Let me see. I'm going to play a tune for y'all, and I won't even put the thing on. You'll hear it to the microphone. I'm just going to go I'm going to grab a little bit of wine. I mean, it's been a tough fucking week. I'm going to grab a little more wine, and I'll be back to rant. It's Mrs. Ogre's wine. She's not going to be happy. But there you go. Got to go to the cellar. So tough to break out. So tough. At least I know my stupid sounds can be heard now. The only fucking place on earth to live right there. It's showing it. They put it in red. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for that. I just want to grab a glass of wine. I mean, I don't know how much. They're starting to crack down so much. There's going to be a day where, oh, I poured that into some other wine. I thought I drank it all, but it'll be even better. This is Mrs. Ogre's brand right here. She don't drink much. Generally about what you would consider a half a glass a day. It's a glass to her. She drinks like 4 ounces of wine. She'll, I mean, like where it's at, I gotta be careful because she don't have too many of these bottles either. She keeps seeing a mouse getting in them. She ain't gonna be fucking happy because I drink like a fucking fish is swimming. So, you know, it really isn't fair when you think about it. It's not fair, but I'm gonna have a drink anyway. Here's to you, Mrs. Ogre. I love you, sweet thing. 25 years of marital bliss has not done me ill. I'll be honest with you. It's not very MGTOW to say, but I wouldn't have a pot to piss in or nor when to throw it out of if it went for Mrs. Ogre. Now, a lot of the money is I earned and whatnot, but it's not the point. Would I have earned it if I didn't have a wife like her? I doubt it. When we got together, I didn't have much motivation. Other than, I mean, I did, but to keep I rented a room in Orlando for a while out in a house. Cockroach infested motherfucker that you probably wouldn't want to take a shit in the bathroom of, but just a place that's flop for me. Crack heads, all of them. But once in a while, I smoke a little crack too back then. I mean, you know, they make a big deal out of it. And yeah, if you're an idiot that's fucking crack, but you know, it's like if it's like a Friday night and you go get a 50 and you know that's what you're going to smoke, that's it. Yeah, what's wrong with that, man? They act like it's the end of the fucking world. And everybody goes there, oh, heroin, crack. Well, you made it a big deal by making it illegal. And that's why people want to do it, you fucking idiots. You know, the old study, they say, well, they put a bunch of mice in a box and let them get access to cocaine, water, and food, and they end up just dying on cocaine. But what they don't tell you is that's all that was in that box. When they give rats a choice between cocaine, water, food, other rats, toys to play with, you know, they can hump female rats, what, all that shit. They sometimes they do it. Some of them will do it. None of them actually do it to excess. We put people in the position to have very little choice because of psychology. Really, I mean, we think we make choices, folks. I'm here to tell you, I don't like to say this because I don't like the thought, but it's true. I believe that I think I'm choosing to say these things to you. These are my ideas, and I formulated them in my wonderful brain. My cerebral cortex, my frontal lobes have transferred. All the synapses are firing. I process it. No, I've heard other things and put it together. And what I'm doing now, I want a result. So I'm doing what I've seen others do to get a result before me. We don't make choices, folks. We do because we've seen done. And I know that a lot of people, well, that's a choice. No, you don't make a choice. If it's dark in the room, you don't choose to get up and turn the light on. You get up and turn the light on because you've seen people do that and it abdicated the darkness. That's why. There's no choice. There is no choice. It's a fucking illusion. And when we live in the modern age we live in now, I'm going to crank this up so I can not get too loud, but so I've got some power here. All right. When we live in the modern age we live in now, this is the way it is. We have zero choice. It's beyond zero choice. We are now in negative choice zone. Canada, I mean, Stonely, with all due respect, there are, the comics don't want to go to Canada. They don't want to go there. It is such a horrible place. It's a place where ideas go to die because you're shouted down for being homophobic, Islamophobic, racist, sexist, some other some crazy. I mean, you talk about religion, and I can see that you have vitriol inside of you for religion, but Stonely, the religion of Canada, which is inclusiveness and diversity, is fucking far more dangerous than any Christian religion that's ever been. It's as dangerous or more than the Islams themselves. We want to believe that we choose what we do. We don't. No one chooses to. We don't. I have to be careful because I'm getting buzzed. Look, if you love In Vino Veritas and you want to hear the ogre just make an utter fucking ass of himself by being bluntly honest, I don't know. Press 1. There's only 2 y'all here. I'll do it. Give a fuck. I got more wine right here. Look, In Vino Veritas, my friends. Wine brings forth the truth. I think that's why Donald Trump's not a liar. Now, he's deceptive. They like right now to qualify him and to name him as a liar. He's not a liar. No, that Macron, he's a liar. And that frog in Canada, what's his name? Trudeau. Castro's child. Fidel Castro's son there. What's his name? He's your prime minister. Oh, yeah, Justin Trudeau. No, I knew it all along. You knew it, didn't you? You knew it. What about him? Well, he's tough. I mean, this guy's a fucking problem, man. They would say Trump is Hitler. No. Justin Trudeau is Hitler. They had hate speech in Germany. They did. They had hate speech in Germany. And because when it's hate speech, you can apply it to who you want. It can be interpreted. It's very subjective. Do we want subjective laws? Is that what we want? Us, whom all leaders and followers cannot make decisions, we do what's been done. God help us and save us from the ones that won't do right so that we can do what's been done and it be right. There's no blaming of religion, Stonely. There's not. There's no blaming of politics, ogre. There's not. Vash, I don't know. You don't blame many people. You're one of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever known. So, and Stonely, whatever. I wish. Come on, somebody. Where's everybody? Did I share this? I don't know. I really don't know. I think I did. I have no pull. I have absolutely no pull. It's fucking. It's 1:10 in the afternoon on Sunday, and then anyway. But it doesn't matter. I worked hard to make it this way, folks. It used to be I'd go on and do a live stream like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and there'd be fucking 60 people there. I didn't like that, man. Holy fuck. I like that even less than the 3. It's so weird when you get a bunch of people looking at you, and it's like, no, for some people it's not, but their motivation is like, celebrity or something. My motivation is to speak truth to an insanely cloistered world that really doesn't understand that people. I mean, look at me. I've been called look like a pedophile so much I'm not even gonna let it bother me anymore. I guess that's just a go-to thing. If you're a little bit older and you have a beard, I guess assholes are gonna say you look like a pedophile to get your goat. Well, adapt, overcome, change, and that's what I gotta do. I mean, call me whatever you want. I know what I am. That's definitely not it. You could call me other things that are bad that are true too. Asshole. Yeah, well, what am I gonna do? Just lie and say, "Oh, I'm not an asshole." Ah, man, I'm the biggest fucking cock-sucking asshole and you know it. You two that are here, and everybody else that comes to watch later, you know it. I am. I'm a motherfucker. I'm the motherfucker that when shit ain't going my way at the party, I whip my cock out and piss in a punch bowl where you can see it. Why? I don't know. Shit, man. I don't think we make choices. I just said that. I've been trying to work it out my whole life. Why? even when I shouldn't, I say what's on my mind. Is that the best thing we do? Say what's on your mind. Speak what's on your mind. Let's have communication. Communication. Good communication. Well, we got a good relationship. In a relationship, we got good communication. You fucking assholes. Every time I say what's on my fucking mind, you get motherfucking pissed at me. How's that good? I'm trying to communicate. But oh my Lord have mercy. Fuck me with a 12-inch spiked dildo up my corn fucking shooter. If I tell you, I can't say that directly because my cousin may watch this one day. I mean, shit happens. You go and you're honest with somebody and it ends up hurting everybody. It ends up being the worst thing ever. God. Man, I got to say, though, that Leelanau Cellars stuff that I showed you, it's Leelanau Cellars from the Leelanau Peninsula. Michigan has 3 prominent peninsulas: the Lower Peninsula, the Upper Peninsula, and the Leelanau Peninsula. Now, the Leelanau Peninsula is not very big, but if you look at the Upper Peninsula, this thing, like the Lower Peninsula is like this, right, Chow? Like this, and the upper, and this is correct. I'm looking at it. I can see that I'm doing it correctly. This is what they call the thumb. In fact, I'm saying 3. There's 4. Sorry, thumb. Everybody forgets about you too, you fuckers. But there's 4 prominent peninsulas. There's the Lower Peninsula, the Upper Peninsula, the thumb, and the Leelanau Peninsula. The weird thing is the Leelanau Peninsula and the thumb, when you drive into them, if you have cellular service that covers Michigan, it says you're entering into another country. There's nowhere. Once I cross Bay City and go about 10 miles east, and it's like roaming charges in Canada apply. They don't give a fuck. And they have thumb cellular. They have Leelanau cellular, because it's a whole different thing, man. But we have 4 prominent peninsulas, and Leelanau's one of them. Man, they grow these grapes up there that, holy shit. I'm not a sweet wine fan, but this is it's not even semi-sweet. I've got to say it's sweet, but you know how most wines, when they're sweet, when you do what I just did, you take a little sip, and draw it back to the back of your tongue and then swallow it, like I just did. It tastes thick like syrup, and it leaves like a syrupy on your. No, man, this is a crisp, dry finish. I mean, my God. Does anybody out there honestly believe that God would hate me and bar me from heaven for being a drunk? Man, I do think about that sometimes, Stonely. But I think it's the same thing that happened to you with me with that. These cocksuckers, these sons of bitches that are in the overwhelming majority of religiosity, you know, the only thing they care about is looking better than you. That's the only thing they fucking care about. You know, like you said, your mama, and you know, she didn't want you to talk to fucking dude man down there sitting on the bench because he's the town weird. Fuck me. When was the divide? Where was it that this break happened? And we're no longer told to go learn from the elders. It's like, oh, that's a creepy old lady. That's a creepy old man. Don't go near him. Oh, ogre looks like a fucking pedophile. Like, fuck. What in what world? I want to be honest too, because I said it. No one knows what a pedophile looks like, but you that have listened to me for more than 30 seconds. In what world do I look like a pedophile? I fucking love children. And anybody that would be sick and twisted. No, I love children the proper way. I like to play and wrestle. I remember a young girl when I was a youth minister in Florida, not too terribly long ago, 2008. It was last year. And we went to the Springs, and this little girl, I really shouldn't even say her first name, but she was so tiny, and her parents were a little weird. And these girls both wore dresses, kind of. I mean, you have to see them. They were bathing dresses, but it was weird. All right. But I'm a good, strong swimmer. I free dive. And I almost said her name again. This little girl, she'd hang around my neck. And boy, she was tough. I told her, I was like, don't take your hands from around my neck. But if you've got to come up, just start tapping me with your hands like this. And man alive, I showed her how to, you know, plug her nose and blow out to equalize the pressure. I don't know who's been free diving or anything like that, but you have to do that. And boy, we get down there. Esther was her name. Who the fuck would know Esther? And she was only puny. When you think of Esther, it sounds like an old lady, right? And she was kind of like an old lady. I don't even know how to explain it. She was 4 or 5 in the time frame that I'm talking about. And boy, she was something, man. Her sister was great too. Their parents, They had a 28-foot long python, reticulated python. It took 8 men to put it in the back of their truck, and the truck sagged, and they would take it up to Lake Eola in Orlando, Florida. And people would give them money to, I mean, they just would say, oh yeah, you can take a picture. And they would take people's pictures, or people could take pictures themselves. They wouldn't take it. And we could have it, but most people would give them $5-10. Shit, they'd go up on a average Saturday or Sunday and make a small fortune, man. They'd have like 500 people, and they all gave $1 or 10. So do the math. But boy, old little Esther, man, she would hang tight. Wow, we went up to 4 and went back down to 3. I guess I'm just unappealing today, boys. Except for to us, I guess we got a little quorum here. I was gonna go on a wild rant. I do like to save those for when some folk are here. I feed off of it too. Something about having an audience of some kind that Vash, you were saying it earlier. If you feed into it. So shit, I may actually quit and try again later. I don't know. I mean, this is the strangest stream I've ever done. It really is. In the numbers. Maybe I finally pissed them off so much that no one that wants to see me gets a notice. Because I know, like Matt Barkley. I mean, there's some that if they get a notice, they swing by. It just ain't happening. Maybe I finally... push my last button with Google and with, and you know what? Fuck them. What fuck? I mean, whatever. They can suck my Jew cock sideways. Got this guy I met, did a meme war one day when we were on a stream, and they took the stream down. Flatmeister and Crumple Point. I love these folks. Flatmeister, Crumple, a few others. But you never got noticed. I'm telling you, Stonely. I know it. I know something has happened. Stonely, you've been here too many times. Look, it's you and Vash. Vash, I'm guessing Vash checks. He's badass. Fuck me, Vash. I can't even talk about it right now, but fucking motherfucker. And I'm telling you, dude, it's going to happen again. Vin Vino Veritas, so I have to stop at that. But it's going to happen again. Give me an address, and I think, oh, God, I can't talk about it. Pens and needles. I think there's no way. No. That package got there, had to get there. I've done it too many times. Something got there. But would you, I mean, is it possible that I'm telling you, because I'm wondering, was somebody watching and they could have seen that? Oh, it's like, a box went in there. I'm going to go steal it. Holy fuck. What kind of neighborhood did you live in? I mean, holy shit. Anyway. We're going to figure that out. It was super sweet though, brother. I mean, it's not super sweet because you probably still get it. I mean, if you say, anyway. Oh man, the world. Oh, the world. Fucking crazy planet we live in. Nothing is right. What's up is down, down is up, right is left, left is right, good is bad, bad is great. Everything's evil. Nothing's right. It's the fucking world we live in. It's nothing right. Us little people, we get shit on. Some people look at me, oh, you got it made. Man, you I fucking live in my shoes for a little bit. And then I look at somebody and say, oh, their life sucks. You could live in their shoes for a little bit. Maybe it's better off than I am. Who knows? Who knows? We live in our own hells. We do our own thing. We make our own beds. We fucking sleep in them. Here, jump in, strap in. Here goes we're going on a conscious streamathon here. In the mind of a madman, we are going to investigate the mind of a madman. I believe I was 13 when I first realized that if I didn't learn to think for myself quickly, I would be eaten up and licked off the fingers of humanity like fudge. I think it was probably 13. It might have been 12. But I don't want to, I don't want to blow it out of proportion. I might have been 12. When finally I realized that It was only me. You think there's somebody else out there for you? You're stupid. You think your mother, father, brother, friend, you think that anyone will stand up for you? You're better off than I am. I doubt it. When you are so assured that you have a pillar to lean against, believe me, that pillar will fall. You have one thing, Vash. You have one thing, Mr. Stonely. MCJK, you know this. Like gospel fucking truth. You have yourself. If you put your faith in anything else, even a tiny bit. So my suggestion to you is that you learn to rationalize as quickly as you can. You learn to compartmentalize as quickly as you can. You learn to navigate life on your own as quickly as you can. You lean on yourself. Turn your face to your pillow at midnight and let one silver tear track down your cheek and be immediately absorbed into said pillow and move the fuck on, little soldier. You got you and you got nothing else. They want to tell you God, you got God, huh? That's what they want to give you. They want to tell you you have religion. Wake up! They want to tell you they'll be there for you. Do the right thing. They'll stand up. Wake up! You have yourself, my friends. Let that be consolation. They say listen, before I say it, but be a friend to yourself and let that be consolation. Because if you are a friend to yourself, then you have one good friend. And if you have one good friend, you're blessed beyond imagination. It's been a long time. My best friend was this booze. Mother's milk and father's sheltering arm. The warm embrace of drunkenness. The sleep of the intoxicated. Ha. Oh, how I long to soar on the wings of ambrosia. Oh, how I long to fly, that infinite flight, that wonderful feeling, that pausing in time, that freezing of a moment, that everlasting toast to the vicar of life itself, that drinking in that draft that brings life and vitality into your very mortal soul. Oh. In vino veritas. Bacchus be praised. Everyone with me, here's to Bacchus. Bacchus be praised. Of course, that doesn't forego my loyalty to God, the Father, and the Creator. All right. One more glass. Oh, we got someone else. Someone new come here. Prankster Locke. I got him. Hey, Prankster, I love you, baby. This fucking kid. I'm sorry. I'm not going to use the F word. We got a young man here with us. You can hear. You've heard the F word. This fucking kid right here. I'll tell you something, folks. He's not stupid. What of all the things I say about young people all the time, I gotta say that Prankster Locke is the wisest, most intelligent young man I've run across in years. I mean, he's something else. And thank you, Prankster. I was busting your chops. I'm looking for the plus sign, right? Now you leave things how you want, mate. but I want to get, I know have my way, right? Prank, I know I have my way. And I know that my way is abrasive and crazy and all of these things, but it's my way. It's the way I do things. And you got it, son. You get it. Look, if we look, here's the thing, man. You hate rules too. You know you do. If you don't have any rules, you can still have rules. How? Why? If there weren't like rules, but oh no, it's very difficult. But if there weren't rules, you can come and say, "Oh, Ogre." But I'm trying to think. But you did say that. Like, oh, I got. But I don't have rules. Let people do what they want. My memes wouldn't get attention putting them up the way I did. They wouldn't. So I'd move on to someplace else. Oh my God. I knocked my fucking coffee over. I did too. Oh well. I keep like a towel on my desk, and that's why. Because I'm a moron. Because I'm an idiot. Oh, it's good to see you though, Prankster. Good to see you. Thank you, sir. But Prankster Log, I'm gonna quote him. He says, I removed the rules for over a week, Ogre. And then crying face with a smile, of course. Locke, what up, dude? Oh, you know Prankster Locke, Vash. I can't believe, man, you know everybody, Vash LaRue. True, but didn't have much of a reason to have rules unless the Discord gets crazy. So that's right. Thank you, Locke. Thank you. Take the take on rules down. Take the and make me a what you call it? Make me a thing, dude. Come on, man. We've known each other for a while. Locke, make me a fucking thing, you know? Put me the color that makes me really cool. Dude, if I abuse it, you kick me off. I mean, give me a break. But, you know, make me the deal. Make me the thing. Look, you got a bone on my channel. You didn't, I mean, you've had it. I copy and pasted your channel and brought it to make you a moderator. You weren't even here when I did it. I made you a moderator before you got here, fuck stick. So, you know, come on, man. Give me the cool shit on your Discord. I love you. I love you. I love you. I see that's in your response. Prankster Locke. You know, it's hard for me too because you're so young. You know, if you remember, you were on here one day and I said that. I said, I love you. And this was before all the pedophile shit. And I found out somebody was like, oh, they allegedly doxed me to find out if I was a pedophile, then found out, no, I'm not. Whatever. I don't believe any of that shit. Yeah. Oh, I introduced y'all. Prankster Locke is something, dude. Vash, you should really, Vash. Prank, if he hasn't done it, Vash would be awesome for prank calls. He would be. I mean, not just to give you suggestions of who to call, but to like be with you and to be a voice sometimes. Be like, I don't know. I could imagine though, because he's very creative. And oh man, I missed your last one. But I watch most of them, some bitches. If I can, I comment if I'm not busy. But a lot of times when I'm listening to my boys on the tuber, I'm out doing, you know, I'm out working. I've just got the thing. And I mean, I can comment on my phone, but I usually don't because, as I said, I'm fucking working. I'm fucking working, Prankster Locke. Thank you, Prankster Locke. As I said, and I will not take it back. You're, you know, you are Mr. Stonely. Mr. Stonely, this is Prankster Locke. Prankster Locke, Mr. Stonely. You can see him in there, Prankster Locke. Say hello. And Mr. Stonely, this is you. The Prankster Locke is you, you know, 30 years ago. I'm just guessing your age. He's probably 16, 17. Genius. He's a genius. He's already questioning things. I would classify him as a conservative, but he's also the prankster. You know, he's the guy that calls it. And I went in there and asked him about some shit, but the lady that I know the lady you talked to when you called the Sanford hardware store. Anyway, yeah, it made my day. I got a few other places. I would like you to call and ask for pizza we'll figure something out, you know, pizza with duck or something to the hook, you know. I'll give you the number though, but we got to figure out like some kind of pizza to get. Oh, so anyway, what a tiny little thing we got here, Prankster Locke. I can't even get no views today, man. I mean, the biggest was 5 and somebody just stepped out. And it's like, man, I don't know what I do. What have I done? Nobody loves me. Nobody likes me. Nah, in Vino Veritas. I'm gonna get stupid and nobody likes me. That's by design. Oh, they're back. They're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So fuck it, man. 5. Let's see if we can get it up to 10, folks. Huh? you know, maybe give me a like or a share or something. Tell your friends. And if you do, I'll get into a really good rant, I promise. Um, so press 1 if you want to hear another tune. Uh, type in "suck my dick" if you don't. Oh, where's his name? I might play another song on the guitar. You know what I mean? And then I got nothing, man. I was gonna get into some political stuff. My gracious, man. I mean, I'm gonna open it up now. I look at Drudge Report is one thing after the other. The Dems party in Puerto Rico during shutdown, something fun, and they got, you know, Democratic people in Puerto Rico partying. I mean, give me a break. What do you want them to do? Okay. All right. Trump is the one. I love Trump too, and I hope he gets this deal going. And I would say he's very diligent, and he is doing the right thing. He's the one being firm, so he didn't go away on Christmas. He's at the White House, and my guess is he's going to be that he's not going to leave until something happens, one way or the other. Oh, Matt Barkley's here. Rest of us. Oh, Sharadi's channel. MC got. Are you shitting me? You're kidding me. MCJK did not get taken down, man. And I don't really like Sharadi. So at least now I know where everybody is, but I don't even like. You should be over here. But she's a cunt. I've tried to be cool to her. You can't jump on the bandwagon and talk about you got brain tumors and shit, look for sympathy, and then be an utter asshole to me all the time. You can't do it. I mean, I just ignore her now. And yeah, but whatever. The thing of it is MCJK got taken down. I'm looking right now. I'm gonna share this with y'all. That's a motherfucker. I tell you what. Oh man, I can't even. It's going to be very difficult for. I watch the show every day, one way or the other. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. And all right, so okay. So hey, somebody out there, Matt Barkley, put a link to Sharadi's channel. I don't give a fuck if I don't like her. If she's covering this is great. I'm gonna simulcast it. Put a link out here to Sharadi's channel, please, Matt Barkley, as quickly as you can. Copy and paste the link to Sharadi's channel and paste it right here in the chat, if you will, sir. Very important. Would like to get to the bottom of this. Is MCJK. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I just clicked on that. Yes, thank you. I recommend everyone
to publishing. When it came to, you know, books and things like that, there was a recognition of the cost of of publishing something, right? If you were going to materially,
this is it, folks. I'm just going to let the.
With publishing, you had to get somebody else to actually publish your work for you to benefit from it, and the cost to the publisher of taking that risk was exorbitant because there was no guarantee when you publish something that anyone would look at it, that anyone would buy it, that anyone would purchase it. And as a result, they extended to 99 years the distribution rights of copyrighted work when it came to, you know, works of literary type works. And then they applied that when it came to.
Yeah, I'm typing this in too. Like, now's your chance not to be a cunt. Because I've got to get in on this, man, folks. I've got to get in on this.
If you cut a record, okay, you know, back in the 1960s, I think records were first developed back. The phonographs first came out in the late.
Hey, let me know if y'all can hear the simulcast here, because y'all went over there.
For you to benefit, in order for the creator to get some kind of monetary figure along the lines of the inventor of a product, then you would need a longer period of time, and you had to sit and recoup the publisher because of the cost of publishing was excessive. The cost of making the records and putting the records out there All right. That's a great risk if people don't buy the records, if people don't, if you're not a hit, for example. All of that changed when we entered the digital age. All of it did. Publishing now, all right, the cost of publishing something is insignificant. It's absolutely insignificant because you digitally now,
hey, listen,
you can transmit.
Everybody that's listening to me right now, if you're still here, let's roll on over here. I am definitely going to try to get a link to get on here, but whether or not I can, I mean, Sharadi's a cunt. I even typed it. You can see this, but don't be a dick. Now's your chance not to be a cunt. She is. So I don't know if I will or not, but I don't really care. Let's roll over there and no, I'm just going to tell her no. Let me type this. All right. Anyway, everybody listening, let's go over there. Look, you got the link. Go over there. If she lets me in, I just typed the thing. You'll see I typed. It doesn't matter. Don't tell her to do it either. She either does it for me or not, and whatever. But just let's go over there and support MCJK. This is very important to me, man. He is my #1 source for news. I can't fucking believe this. She sent it out too. If anybody else gets on here too, believe me, I will come uncunted if you're an asshole. This is the Ogre, and remember this, folks. Remember, be good to your friends, be good to your family members, be good to your loved ones. Be quick to say you're sorry. Be even quicker to accept an apology, especially when that thing your friend, family member, or loved one has done seems to be so huge you'll never be able to forget about it. Because constant viewer, at a time you think not, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your life, and MCJK, the most decent, honest man you know, will depart from you.